Good evening, good evening. How you doing? Another warm day. We're in 94 right now. It's okay. It is what it is here. I got AC blowing at a 3, yeah, so I can survive. Okay. About to go into the hospital to do a little sleep study procedure for my sleep apnea, but same old thing I did before. Nothing big, nothing major. But sometimes you just got to do a follow up, a checkup, which reminds me that sometimes I got to do follow ups and checkups with people, even with just myself. But I think it's best for me to do with people so they always understand where I'm at. I cannot assume that everybody knows how I feel 29 hours a day. I try to show you, I try to tell you, but sometimes you need to hear it in more ways than just, demonstrating it. Yeah, you know, I'm there for you. I try to make you feel warm and welcoming and friendly, but sometimes you just need to hear the words saying, hey, you know what? I care about you. I love you. You're a nice person. You're a decent person. You deserve better. You deserve to be cared for. So I guess I feel it's important sometimes to make sure I remind people of how I feel instead of relying them to use their psychic powers and tell me how to, figure out that I guess he's saying okay, you know. And I hope that that's something that you think about too, as far as people. Are you letting people know how you feel? Because sometimes they'll assume you feel a certain way and you don't, and you're like, I never knew you felt that way. Well, why didn't you tell me? Especially men, we are wounded by nature. We're always wounded, and we're supposed to suck it up. No, but it's okay to say, hey, I'm hurting. I want to cry. I want to yell out. I don't have to be violent. I just want to tell you I'm upset. And so I have a right to be upset just like anybody else. I could be upset and communicate that to you as a real emotion, and I'm fine. Yeah, if we don't tell nobody how we are, if we don't tell nobody how we feel, then it's nobody else knows. And then there's always those conversations you have with people. So I never knew you felt that way. Wow, really? When would you? And you're like, wow, I could have told you. You should have figured it out. No, no. Sometimes it's not figuring it out. Sometimes you just got to tell them. You know, and it's about you and your relationship. Tell them. You know, let a person know how much you appreciate them. Let them know the person is something's going on. To communicate. You know, do a follow up. Okay. And with that, I'll talk to you later.